And good to have you back on Buzz in Steakhouse Figure 8 Nationals night here as part of Home Track Heroes here at Evergreen Speedway. We're at about the halfway point on our 50-lap Buzz in Steakhouse Stinger 8 main event. And when we come back to the racing action on the track, we'll have one to go. But an interesting scenario with Dawson Cox. Now you see him at the very back of the field. He had to go into the pits during the break, kind of get a few things adjusted, get the hood slammed back down. But it'll be fun to watch him go through. Now we're at the point where it's a normal main event for these guys.
You're right, and the green flag is out. Dawson Cox, our points leader, fast qualifier for the night, in the back, came to the front once. Now he's got to do it all over again if he wants to be the Buzz In Steakhouse Figure 8 Nationals, Stinger 8 National Champion.
As we mentioned at the start of this race, a special $200 bonus set up by James Conley of the Northwest Figure 8 Group, Laura Adams of Wellness Solutions Massage, and Angela Dietz-Woolery and Kayla Kandow, two girls in the Leaf CBD. So thank you very much to these guys for putting in an extra $200 to the purse because that is a great motivation for people to go forward.
You know, see, we mentioned earlier that Cox was taking his time working his way through the field. Now that he is in the back halfway through, he's not taking that time right now. He's on the outside, inside, passing every car. He's back up to in the about the 6th spot right now. So Cox is moving that 7D car you can see right there in your screen forward. And you watch him, he'll head down into the north turn, taking a good look on the outside, didn't need to, but now working the inside as he comes through the intersection.
Great run by Talon Kohler in the number 19. You can see the lead on that car with the bumper cover hanging off the back, no hood on the thing. I love that shot when we threw the green flag to get the second half of this main event for our Buzz In Steakhouse Stinger 8 started. That was an incredible shot, just to get an idea of what these cars kind of look like on the inside. As Tom had mentioned, Dawson Cox working his way through the field one more time and doing a phenomenal job of it. 3-car breakaway up front, though, as they're coming out of turn number 3 and 4 here on lap number 29. They'll have 21 to go at this point. 50 laps make up our main events on Figure 8 Nationals night.
Another car you want to kind of keep your eye on is that 57 car is just out of the screen. It's the one you commented on earlier, how nice looking that car is. The 57 car is driven by Michaela Peterson, is doing a great job of keeping that thing clean, straight, and moving forward.
This segment of our for our Buzz In Steakhouse Stinger 8s is brought to you by Pape Rentals. When you need a quality rental, Pape Rentals is here to keep you moving with dozers, backhoes, forklifts, trucks, aerial booms, and more. Pape Rentals, they'll keep you moving. And look at Dawson Cox now, as he has got a lot of pressure from the 42 of Taden Ireland as they come out of turn number 4. Let's go back inside. Let's visit Cody Hoops.
Oh, a little push, a little shove.
Look at Cody working his way through there.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool.
Well, yeah. It's kind of hard to tell what that car is just up in front because it's missing some panels, like a lot of them.
That's Jason Miller in the 04
Oh.
as Miller and Kohler kind of got into it, and that will turn the lead over to Cody Hoops as we've got a car. Looks like that could be Kohler.
Yeah, I believe so.
Away.
That bumper cover finally flew off. I saw it on the racetrack. I see it, you know, these bumper covers on I-5, 405 every week, and I'm like, what the heck? Now I know they've been playing Stinger 8 racing as they're going up and down the highway.
All right, just saw John Peterson throw the black flag at that black car. We'll kind of see if we can get the 04. And that is
Jason Miller.
Got must have some mechanical issue that flagman John Peterson must have thought necessitated to bring him in. Boy, that was almost a dump and run there on the 7D of Dawson Cox as he is working his way through the field. Look at that, back up into second. And what, took him 10 laps to start at the back and now make his way back up front as he's working his way around our friend Zach Bristol in the 007 with a for sale sign on that. That'd be a good car to buy if you ever wanted to get into Buzz In Steakhouse Stinger 8, kind of get an idea of what it's all about. That man puts together a pretty quality piece. So lap 35 complete. Lap 36, the one we're working on.
Our longtime veteran Cody Hoops in that 10 car coming down there. Just got 15 more laps to go. And we'll see if he can hold off Dawson Cox, who's passed a bucket load of race cars going from the back of the field to the front twice tonight.
I've noticed here in the last couple laps, Cody's starting to slide the back end of that thing around. Look at And you can maybe see it here with Dawson Cox too. Now he kind of kept it slow going out of 3 and 4 that time. There's another great.
Whoa!
That just did not take much, but boy, Kohler there just kind of got a little taste of just what a simple little nudge will do.
I didn't hit you. I just kind of pushed you out of the way just a little bit.
Yeah, it's just an inch worth of body pan.
That's right.
But sometimes that's all it takes.
Whoa,
Cody
another
Hopes-
close call right
Yeah.
there for our
Cody Hopes
leader.
with a sizable lead now over the 7D car of Dawson Cox as we're working lap 39 out of 50. Dawson working hard inside that number 7D car.
Some great intersection action
Boy,
throughout
no
this
kidding.
main event tonight,
No
huh?
kidding.
These Stingers have done a great job. Here's another close. Made it, timed it perfectly.
Look at that, a tenth of a second difference in time between Cody Hoops in the 10 and Dawson Cox in the 7D. And so, this is cool. Look at this.
Whoa!
Oh, nice shot.
Oh, man, that's helping your friend out. You gave him a little extra room by sliding that car around. Oh, man. Cox just didn't even think about lifting. If his foot would have just twitched off that throttle pedal, he was going to get thumped hard. And again,
Yeah, we don't want you guys at home to think that we haven't seen this race before because this is the first time we're seeing it. And this is what makes figure 8 racing so cool is when you get to spots like we're in right now where it's just so close and the people, if you ever get a chance to watch a figure 8 race with somebody for the first time, it's just one of the best forms of entertainment you can get as we see a car spun in between 3 and 4 there, but back up front, Cody Hoops with a ton of space in between him and the second place of Dawson Cox. Zach Bristol hanging in there for that third spot. Andrew Reinders in fourth, and Michael Durbin in the fifth spot.
Steve, you come to that intersection, you see that car, your foot has to want to lift. I mean, it just has to. Your brain is saying lift, and your foot is saying no, and so they have to be in conflict with each other. Because, man, oh man, if a couple of times there, if Cox would have even just burped the throttle a little bit, he'd have been in the pits probably.
Yeah, that's all it would have took. That's how close it is. As they coming up on 5 to go as they come across the start-finish line. Next time by, Cody Hoops with 5 laps to go to pick up that $200 bonus that all of our figure 8 classes are getting here on Buzz Inn Steakhouse Figure 8 Nationals night here at Evergreen Speedway. And so cool to be able to bring this to you on CW11 and Home Track Heroes. So we're going to work this one down. It's still Cody Hoops turning about 20 and a half, but Dawson Cox a little bit, about 0.3 of a lap faster now as they are working with 4 laps to go. And that intersection is starting to get a little bit dicey again.
No, you're right. It's just been some great action throughout this entire race of 50 laps. So, if you think you're a tough person, a tough guy or whatever, get yourself a Stinger car. Come on out here to Evergreen Speedway. Cox just making a little twitch to the left to clear that intersection.
He's working on getting around the 3 car of Michael Durbin. And back up front, it is Cody Hoops looking to get underneath the number 2 car of Gary Reardon, who has been in and out of the pits. But boy, he sure gave us some awesome in-car footage. And here comes Dawson. Looked like he was coming out of turn number. No, there he is, right. Just going into turn number 3. Has a lot of traffic. And that might be to Dawson's benefit. He's probably got a pretty good idea of how many laps are left. A lot of real estate in between him and the back end of our leader, Cody Hoops, who should see white flag coming up next time by. 50 laps make up the main event distance here on Figure 8 Nationals. And looks
There's
like
the white
there
flag.
it is right there. John Peterson on the job.
You bet. Just one more set of turns for Cody Hoops, and he will claim the Buzz Inn Steakhouse Stinger 8 Figure 8 national portion of tonight's action.
And let's see here. He comes now out of turn number 4 across the line. A brilliant switch to the checkered flag thrown by John. And he will get the win here on Figure 8 Nationals night. Cody Hoops, your winner in the Buzz Inn Steakhouse Stinger 8 Nationals, followed by Dawson Cox. And good look at Zach Bristol. We get to see him on television. How cool is this? And he comes up to the Angel Winners Circle and gets interviewed by Brandy Chavez. So good job, Zach. We're proud of you, buddy.
You bet.
And to Zach, and to Cody, and to Dawson as well. Those guys really had a good workout inside that car. So.
Cody's celebrating a little bit. You
Well,
know,
as
maybe-
he should, and proving to the world that, yes, you can do a sweet burnout in a front-wheel drive car.
Hopefully he's got a tire sponsor for next week, because he may need
show
some
you
new.
that. Well,
some new skins.
$200. He can afford new
All
tires.
right.
All right, let's get him up to our Angel of the Winds platform, and let's have him meet Brandy Chavez.
Congratulations, number 007, Zach Bristol. How'd the race go for you today?
It was interesting to say the least. We had a fast car, a little beat and banging as normal for Stingers. Kind of bent the toe in, so we just had to survive. Car was going into lit mode a couple times, so I was just lucky to kind of get through the pack. When Dawson came through the second time, was able to follow him through, get to third, and hung on to it.
How do you like those dry conditions out there today?
Oh, I love it. It's a nice slick track. It's not as slick as it was a couple weeks ago, but nice hot sunny day, except for how hot it is, kind of a deal. But water will fix that.
Any shout outs for you today?
Big thanks to Trish, Troy, and Taylor at PMS Power. My whole family, I know they're watching. To my grandpa, my dad especially, mom, all my sisters, nieces, and my one nephew, Finney. This one's for you guys.
Congratulations, Zach Bristol, Stingers, third place tonight. Second place tonight, we got the 7D of Dawson Cox. How's that race out there tonight after that restart?
Well, up until the restart, it was really fun. And then there was a restart because sometimes you misjudge the intersection, and I misjudged it. I can't believe the car kept going, honestly. I thought it was a throwaway. Took off for the pits, probably the dumbest thing I did, because then the hood flew up, ruined my windshield. But we were able to battle our way back through traffic and finish with the top 3, which is more than I was thinking the second I hit the guy. I'd like to apologize to Damon. I feel like a tool for hitting him. I just misjudged it. I got to thank everyone that helped me today. My dad, Dave, John Bender, everyone that's helped me throughout the week and who's going to help me get it ready for the Hornet race tonight.
What would you need to catch Cody Hoops out there?
To not hit someone in the intersection. That's it.
All right, thank you, Dawson Cox. Second place tonight in the Stingers. All right, your 2020 Figure 8 National Champion in the Stingers, number 10, Cody Hoops. How was that race out there for you tonight?
Race was really good. I stayed really patient. Dawson flew by me, and I was starting to see him in the intersection. He's like half a lap ahead of me, and I was hoping something was going to happen, and something did happen. You never know with Figure 8 racing, and just stayed patient the whole race. Had some good intersection shots, and it was a lot of fun.
Who you like to shout out tonight?
I want to thank my wife, Ari, for letting me come out and race today. We got a newborn baby at home, and kind of being gone all day is a big deal, and so thanks to her. I want to thank my stepdad, Tom, for coming out and being pit crew. John Bender, JBR, Cascade Auto, my brother Caleb, 2.5 Men Barbecue, and Brandy Hood Promotions.